Nothing like hitting the sack at the end of a long day. Wait a second. Something isn't... Who's there? It's some kind of face up in the ceiling.
Gotcha!
What? Who are you? Come out and fight me to the death!
Takumi, it's just me, Lissa!
Lissa! It sure didn't look like you. Anyway, thanks for taking a few years off my life. Sheesh.
I'm sorry. It was just a prank. I didn't think I'd scare you that much.
Are you kidding? Hiding in the shadows and putting that thing on the ceiling?
It's a portrait of Crom, if you must know. Frederick drew it.
That's supposed to be Crom? I was sure it was some sort of demon. Anyway, I'd appreciate it if you would never, ever do anything like that again.
Well, okay. I'll be sure to never, ever do anything to upset you ever again.
Gee, that sounds awfully familiar. Haven't we had this talk before?
Oh, have we?
Yes. Do you not remember stitching the word jerk on the back of my hair tie? I wore that hair tie in 3 different battles before I noticed.
Oh, yeah. That was inappropriate, I guess. I'm sorry. I just enjoy getting a rise out of you. But I'll stop now. Really.
Well, all right. I mean, you should. Sorry if I reacted a bit harshly. But what makes me so prankable?
Honestly, it's because you seem like you're always on edge. I thought maybe teasing you a little bit would help you relax and have some fun.
But you realize, of course, that these pranks have me even more on edge. I could relax and be friendly with you if I knew nothing terrible would happen. So just try coming up and talking to me next time, okay? I promise I'll be relaxed.
All right, Takumi, it's a deal. It's kind of ironic, isn't it? I teased you because you were uptight, but the teasing just made it worse. I'm glad we had this talk. Hey, in a way, my pranks actually did work.
Well, now that you've completely destroyed any hope of an early bedtime, how about sharing a cup of tea with me?
I'd love to. Oh, there was just one other thing.
1 second, all right? I've got to get a kettle of...
Yeah, I was gonna warn you about the trap that I dug right there. You have to believe me when I say that I set that up before our little talk.
Sure. Now help me out of here.
Something wrong, Sakura? You don't seem to be your usual self.
I'm sorry. I just keep thinking about that last battle. I was no help at all.
What? How could you say that? I saw you out there healing everyone's wounds. If you weren't there, I don't think I would even be standing here now.
Maybe, but I was so scared. You, on the other hand, showed such bravery.
That doesn't mean I wasn't scared. To be honest, I don't know if I've ever gone into battle without being afraid.
Is that true? Never? How do you overcome your fear?
I don't know. I guess I just hate sitting on the sidelines. Especially when people I love are in danger. I have to protect them.
Me too. In those moments, I can feel the courage well up inside me.
Exactly. And my big brother has had some close calls. He needs me around.
Oh my, is Crom really so reckless?
Seriously, he is. I can't take my eyes off him for a second. Luckily, since he's met Robin, he's stopped using only brute force.
That's so funny. He always seems so calm and composed to me.
No way. Earlier, he just ran off and dove into a crowd of enemy forces. He shouted something about being a decoy and leading them away. Yeesh.
The way you're describing him reminds me a bit of my big sister Azura.
I didn't know you had another big sister.
I do. In battle, she'll often put herself in danger while trying to help someone. Off the battlefield, she's calm and thinks things through.
She sounds a bit like my big sister, actually.
Huh? I didn't know you had any more siblings.
Oh, yes. My sister's kind and gentle, but also really strong-willed. I hope to be a lot like her one day.
I'd like to be like Azura, too.
But Sakura, you already are. You're kind and you're braver than you think.
So are you, Lissa. You're always out on the battlefield caring for others. I think you're very much like your sister already.
Thank you, Sakura. We should be brave for each other, so we can both become like our sisters.
We can do it.
Xander, perfect timing. People really look up to you, right? Frederick and Ryoma are tall, but you really stand out.
I suppose you might say I cast a long shadow?
I'm not making a metaphor. I'm wondering how you got so tall. I want to be taller, but I can't seem to grow an inch.
Oh, well, I guess you are a bit on the delicate side.
Don't call me delicate.
I'm just repeating what Crumb said.
Oh, I can't believe he told you that.
Don't be embarrassed. In my youth, I too wanted little more than to grow up.
I knew you'd understand. I want to look all grown up already. I want to be beautiful and graceful like my sister, or like Camilla. But I'm not nearly as tall as either of them.
I see. Now that I think about it, Elise has had similar concerns lately. But if you're looking for some secret way to grow, well, I did nothing special.
Aw, there aren't any tricks you can think of? Like tying your hands and feet to different horses to stretch yourself out?
That is not as effective as one would think. If anything, it was my strict training regimen. I've always been very active. And this may be obvious, but eating right is very important. Do you have a balanced diet?
Actually, I have selective taste buds. I just can't stand foods that smell or anything that's super tough. Like bear meat. I can't believe that it's so popular with some people. It's exactly what I don't want to eat.
Maybe you've just never had it cooked properly. I enjoy a nice fatty cut.
Yuck, you sound just like Robin.
I can teach you how to cook it. If you boil it right, you can get rid of the smell.
Ugh, well, if I eat that, maybe I'll become more bear-like?
I'm having trouble picturing you with fur.
Ugh, I meant as tall as a bear. I'll try doing the things you said, and just you watch my progress. I'll train every day and eat so much bear meat that one day I'll be bigger than you. And then I'll look down at you and make you change your name to Mr. Delicate.
If anyone can do that, Lissa, I'm sure it's you. I'm still growing myself. I must always continue to grow as a prince of Nor.
But there's no way you can get any taller, Xander.
I'm not speaking in terms of height. I look forward to seeing your progress.
Hey, Lissa, do you know of any ways to act more mature?
I've been wondering that same thing lately.
I was just outside playing and I wound up covered in mud. Camilla washed my clothes, but it made me feel like such a kid.
I've been there.
I want to be as mature and grown up as Camilla, and as beautiful too.
Yeah, she is pretty. My older sister's the same way, mature and beautiful. I've always admired her. Someday I hope to be as kind and graceful as she is.
I guess we just can't help but admire our big sisters. But how can we become more like them?
Well, Frederick told me I have to go to bed early if I want to grow. So, I've been going to bed earlier than usual. Do I look taller to you?
I don't know how tall you were before, so I can't really tell.
Oh, I knew I should have marked my height on the wall.
But isn't doing the opposite and staying up late a more mature thing to do?
Yeah, I always imagine everyone else staying up late talking battle tactics. So, let's meet up tonight, just the two of us. Talking tactics is kind of boring, though. But we could eat sweets while we talk.
Oh, that sounds more fun already. I'm still not sure about tactics, though. Oh, I know! I asked Camilla to teach me about makeup. How about you learn with me? Makeup is essential to looking mature, right?
Now that's a grown-up thing to do. How often should we meet up?
The more the better. We don't know how long we have until we return home.
Oh yeah. Someday we'll have to go back, won't we? And that means we won't be able to see each other anymore.
Oh, I would hate that. We finally became friends.
Okay, Elise, let's promise each other something. Even after we go back to our own worlds, we vow to someday meet again.
Yes, I promise. I promise to come see you again, Lissa.
I wonder if we'll be as mature as our big sisters by then.
I'm sure of it. I'll be so mature, just like Camilla, you won't even recognize me.
I can't wait to see. I bet you'll be even prettier than her.
You really think so? But I bet you'll be even more graceful, so I'm excited to see you again.
I can't wait to visit you after this. I'll bring the sweets.
Lissa, could you bring me that bow?
Sure thing. And what about this sword here?
Oh, yes, I haven't repaired that one.
What is it?
There's a bug. A huge bug, and it's squirmy.
A bug? Where?
It's right by your feet. Hold still, and I shall exterminate it.
It's near me. Ah, gross! What the? Oh, yuck! It is squirmy. Lucina, help!
I will not let it bring you harm, Lissa. I will change your fate, and that of this bug.
Wait, Lucina, that's the falchion.
Father's sword. I couldn't possibly sully it by slaying a bug.
It's coming for you. Our talking has given it an opening.
A crafty foe. No, don't come over here.
Ugh, it really is gross. But I guess it's up to me to defeat it. Have some of this.
Lissa, don't swing your axe so wildly. We're in a tent.
But these are desperate times.
My only recourse is to sacrifice my cape. I will immobilize the enemy and crush it.
But if you do that, you'll never be able to wear that cape again.
I won't let it lay a finger, leg, whatever on you. Now prepare your... Wait, it's gone. Did it escape through an opening?
Phew, what a relief. This whole ordeal has left me drained.
That was the most exhausting battle I fought in ages. I apologize I could not act sooner. Next time, I will obliterate it. What are you laughing at?
Oh, it just dawned on me how funny it was for us to panic over a silly bug.
You're right. For some reason, it was kind of fun. But I don't think it was the bug's doing. I have always hated them.
You're just like me. I can't stand them either. Playing around like this makes me feel like we're really family, Lucina.
That does have a nice ring to it.
I wonder, do we have any other similarities? A favorite food or a talent? We must! After all, you're my time travel future niece!
I'm sure you're right. We're alike in more ways than...
What's the matter? By my feet? Another bug? Ah!
Just leave it to me, Lissa. This time, I shall strike a fatal blow for sure.
You look nice today, Cordelia. But then you always look beautiful.
Oh, thank you?
You even make crushing an enemy look ladylike. I don't know how you do it.
You want something, don't you?
Not at all. I just think you're amazing. And I hope one day I'll be as beautiful a lady as you.
You keep using that word beautiful. I'm not sure the description really fits me.
Of course it does. Honestly, I think it falls short. Even my brother thinks so. He's always going on and on about you. How you're a hard worker, talented, on and on. He really likes you.
Huh? He likes me?
Maybe he used the word admire. One of the two.
Ah, so he respects me. Yes, that makes more sense. In any case, I'm honored to receive Crom's praise. Thank you.
No problem.
You know, Lissa, your own hard work hasn't escaped my notice.
Yeah, I guess I try hard at stuff.
It's just one of your many wonderful qualities.
Really? Like what else?
Like just now. You're so excitable and sweet and innocent.
But that's all little kid stuff. I want to be a mature lady, like you. You know, smart, kind, generous.
Well, you're those things too. I think you're just as strong as me.
Really?
Of course. Every day you remind me more and more of Exalt Emerin. Your strength, your kindness. I'm reminded of her every time I look at you.
I don't know. We're so different.
Maybe, but you're still sisters. You have more similarities than differences.
You know what? You're right. But even apart from that, you're still my #1 role model.
Then I will try to be a lady worthy of your admiration.
I can't wait till I'm a beautiful lady like you. Then we'll be best friends.
Oh, Lissa, we already are.
Lissa, perfect timing. Is there something you need?
Well, I have enough weapons already. Maybe some cooking supplies?
That wouldn't have been my first guess. Why do you want those?
I'm not a very good cook, but I've always wanted to learn. So I'd probably start with a pot or something, right?
Oh, you've triggered my business alarm. I have just the thing.
Great. What is it?
I call it Anna's School of Cheffery.
Cheffery? Oh, like how to cook. You teach that?
Sure. Nowadays, selling skills has a way better return on investment than items.
Selling skills? Return on investment? This sounds complicated.
Oh, it's exceedingly simple, trust me. You pay, I teach, you learn. Money will be raining from the sky!
But are you a good enough cook to teach people how?
Once you're the first to sign up for a course, we'll find out together, won't we? I'll even give you a first student discount. Just spread the word about the class. When everyone tastes your amazing cooking, my class will fill right up.
Ah, I get it. In return for the lesson, I'll be a living advertisement.
You catch on quick. Now let's get cooking.
Anna, I was on chef duty yesterday. How was the meal? I'm worried I used too much heat.
Well, it was a little well done, but the rich flavor covered it up.
Whew. Thank you, Anna. You're a good cook and a good teacher.
Aw, you're making me blush. Teaching is no different than running a business.
Don't be so humble. I've been telling everyone how great your class was. They all seemed pretty jealous. I think your new business is about to take off.
Yeah, people have been asking me about it nonstop. You're a regular sales magnet. Maybe I should get you to promote my shop, too.
Oh, I didn't do anything. The food spoke for itself. But I'd be glad to help your shop.
Well, you've got yourself a new job. Wait, will I have to pay you?
Teaching me how to cook was payment enough.
In that case, I'll cram you full of kitchen expertise.
I'd love to learn how to cook all sorts of meals, and desserts, too.
Who knows? Maybe one day you'll graduate to teaching. The school will expand, more students will enroll, and I'll get filthy rich.
Just leave it to me. You keep teaching, and I'll keep cooking. Hey, Owain, what are you doing in here?
Well, hey, Mother! What a surprise!
What are you being all shifty about? Is there something behind your back?
What? Why, I would never! How could I possibly deceive my own mother?
Be honest. We both know you're pretty bad at hiding things from me.
I am hiding nothing, forsooth. So, what's up?
Nothing's up. It's just dinner time, and you're usually first to the table.
Oh, is it that time already? I shall dine directly, Mother.
Great. Now, spill what you're hiding behind there. A list of new technique names? Or a gift for a secret crush?
What? It's nothing of the sort!
You're too easy. It's okay. You can have your secrets. Just come eat.
That was a close one. If she saw this ring, I will not let that future come to pass. I will protect you, Mother. I promise.
Owain, one more thing.
What is it this time?
There you go, getting worked up again. It's all over your face. You must get that from your father.
It is doubtless a matrilineal trait.
Well, before I forget, there's a war council meeting after dinner.
Yes, Mother. I'll clear my schedule.
Now, one more thing for real.
What? Mother, don't hug me so tightly.
A mother can hug her son all she wants. Now give me another.
Still yourself, Mother. I am no longer a child.
That's true. You're grown up enough now to protect me, right?
That's right. Wait, you were listening? My own mother. You wound me so.
Oh, calm down, Owain. That's nothing to be embarrassed of. It made me so happy to hear you want to protect me. I'm glad my son grew up to be so kind. So, how about another hug?
Okay, just easy this time. My poor back.
Oh, wait! I left the pan on the stove. I've got to go before it burns.
It's been on this whole time? The food is surely lost. She can be doting to a fault. It's because she cares for me. But that's why she requires my protection. On the other hand, she nearly choked the life out of me with that hug. Perhaps I can adapt it into a technique. Yes! I'll call it the Dragon's Chokehold!